Now, people tell me all the time that they are broke, they don't have money for this, they don't have money for that. Now, if you've been following our channel, there's absolutely no reason in 2025 you don't have access to capital. That's why in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 25 different credit unions that offer no credit check loans where there's absolutely no hard inquiry. So it doesn't matter what your credit score looks like, they're not even pulling your credit. So don't ask me what bureau they're pulling from. It doesn't matter because they're not pulling your credit. Do me a favor, make sure you hit the like, comment, or even subscribe down below. Now, do me a favor, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to get this out to as many people as possible, because in 2025, we're getting to the money, so there's no reason why you should be broke. Now, first up on the list, we have the Q Money loan. As it says right here, no credit check, borrow between $200 and $500, and you could repay it in 60 days, fast and convenient. And again, this is from Credit Human. This is a credit union. Now, this one right here is a game changer. You got the Patelco Instant Backup line of credit. So this works more like an overdraft line of credit. They have loan amounts up to $500 and a competitive rate of 17.9%. Now, one of the things about this, again, this is used to help you establish credit. And as it says right here, no credit check, access overdraft protection with no credit check. So the good thing about this is that you do have cash access to this. And this is revolving, unlike with some of the other quick loans we're going to talk about. With a revolving line of credit, once you repay it, you still have access and you don't have to keep reapplying. Next up on the list, we have Andrews FCU, one of my favorite credit unions. So they have the cash to go loan. You could borrow between $250 and $500. As it says right here, again, no credit check. So there's absolutely no credit check. Next up, we have Arrowhead Credit Union. No credit qualifying loans for up to $1,000. Interest rate of 15% and maximum term of 12 months. So this is another game changer. And right here it says, after 12 months of on-time payments, you'll qualify for a $500 Arrowhead Visa. So first you get their smart loan. All right. The smart loan with no credit check. You make on-time payments for 12 months, and then you get a $500 Visa card. So next up on the list, we have ECU, $500 no credit check personal loans, so you can borrow up to $500 with no credit check. We have Inspire Credit Union. So they have what's called the Fresh Start loan. So the Fresh Start loan goes up to $2,000. This is a 12-month loan, and they will report positive payment history to the credit bureaus. Next up on the list, we have Security Plus Federal Credit Union. So again, one of my favorites, they have a $500 quick loan. Now, as it says right here, no credit check needed. So they're not pulling your credit, 6 months to repay. Now, one thing I want to reiterate about a lot of these quick loans, let's say you do have bad credit, you can get in with the quick loan again, because it's not going to have a high credit requirement because they're not looking at your credit at all. So once you actually get a quick loan, let's say you repay it, that's going to open the door for you to get larger loans, larger lines of credit, auto loans, and things like that. So the quick loan is a good entry point if you have bad credit. So you're going to get access to capital. They're going to report the quick loan to the credit reporting agencies, and it's going to build your internal relationship with the credit union. So definitely a good way to get in the door. Next up, we have Eagle Credit Union, Blue Eagle Credit Union, Eagle Express loan, quick, no credit check loan up to $1,500. Next up, we have Home Base Credit Union, fast cash, no credit check loans. So you can get $500 initially, and then you can get up to $1,000. So again, you can get fast $500, and then once you show positive repayment, you can get up to $1,000 with no credit check. Home Base Credit Union. Next up, we have Community Choice Credit Union. So they have what's called the Express Cash Loan. So this is another no credit check loan. So you can get up to $1,000 for first time borrowers. Right here it says no credit pool. So they're not even pulling your credit. And this is a lightning fast application. So you can get approved 24/7, 7 days a week. Next up on the list, we have All South Cash Please loan. As it says right here, there's no credit check. You can borrow up to $1,000 based on eligibility. Next up on the list, we have Financial Plus Credit Union. Now, they have a $2,000 no credit check loan, so you can get fast approval. Again, no credit check, up to $2,000 deposited into your checking account. Next up on the list, we got DC Credit Union. Now, DC Credit Union has the Second Chance Credit Builder Loan. So let me read this real quick. So the Second Chance Credit Builder Loan process works like this. They're going to issue an unsecured loan or credit card with a limit up to $2,500, right? You get coaching, you make on-time payments, and they slowly step up the loan or credit card limit, growing your borrow capacity along with your credit. Now, look at this. Once your score has gone above a 550, you are a candidate for traditional loans and financing. So pretty much if you have like a 400 credit score, you could go to DC Credit Union and get $2,500 if you have less than a 550. So they consider once you go over 550, they'll start giving you bigger loans and lines of credit. So this right here, absolute game changer. Next up on the list, we have Community Credit Union of Florida. So they actually have two different products. Let me zoom in so y'all can check this out. So they have the Payday Plus, and then they have the Q Cash. So with the Q Cash, you can borrow from a minimum of $200 up to $2,000. Again, as it says right here, no credit check. And don't take my word for it. This is exactly what they're saying on the website. No credit check. They also have a Payday Plus loan where you could borrow between a minimum of $1,000 up to $2,500. Now, the major difference is that with the Payday Plus, you do need proof of income and current address required. With the Q Cash loan, you don't necessarily need to have proof of income. Now, this one right here is a game changer. So this is We Street Credit Union. I've never heard of this credit union before, but they have three different products. Now, they have the Fast Cash loan up to $1,000 short-term loan, no credit check required. But then they have these other ones. So they have a Secure PAL line of credit established or rebuild credit. This is a line of credit secured by your savings. This is actually pretty interesting because most, let's say, secure types of loans are just installment loans. This is actually a line of credit as low as 5% interest, so 5% APR. And again, no credit check required. The other product they got is the New PAL line of credit. This is a pre-approved line of credit used as an overdraft or personal line of credit, rates as low as 16.75% and limits up to $4,000. So that is a game changer. So We Street Credit Union, for those who don't know, definitely go check it out. They have these three different entry level products and you can double dip. So that means you can get multiple of these different products at the same time. The Fast Cash loan with no credit check, the Secure PAL line of credit. This is more like a secured line of personal line of credit, no credit check required. So again, all of these accounts will help you build your credit if you have a low FICO score, but you also get access to the funds. So definitely check this one out. Next up on the list, we have Connect Credit Union. So they have a no credit check loan program where you can get up to $1,200 with no credit check. Next up on the list, we have Texas Plains Federal Credit Union. Now they have loans up to $2,000 with a repayment term of 12 months. You do have to be a credit union member for at least 10 months, but as it says right here, no credit check required with an instant loan decision. So definitely check this one out. Next up on the list, we have Founders Federal Credit Union. They have a quick loan, no credit check required with fully automated online application, repayment terms out to 12 months. So the loan amounts range from $500 up to $2,000 based on the founder's relationship and deposit history. Next up on the list, we have Hudson Valley Credit Union. So they have a couple different products. So right here, they have the personal loan, personal assistance loan. This goes from $200 up to $1,000, as it says right here. No credit check required, instant loan decision, and a 90-day membership requirement. So this is very similar, for example, to the DCU, Digital Credit Union quick loan, where you have to be a member for at least 90 days to unlock $1,000. And then after 180 days, you can unlock the full $2,000. So this one right here is a game changer. And then they have the personal assistant loan plus. So again, this is another no credit check loan, but this one goes up to $1,500. So they have the personal assistance loan and the personal assistant loan plus. And then they have a couple other products too. I'm not going to go over these, but definitely check out Hudson Valley Credit Union. Next up on the list, we have Commonwealth One. So they have a quick loan that goes up to $1,000 and there's no credit check. Next up on the list, we have Point FCU. Now they have a no credit check loan. So basically how this works, it's a minimum of $500 and there's no credit check. So the terms go out to 120 months or less. Is that right? 120 months. So that's about what, 10 years. So this one is definitely a game changer. There's no credit check, but they will report the history to the credit bureaus. Next up, we have Insight Credit Union. All right, so they have a low rate loan that goes up to a maximum of $5,000 with a minimum of $1,000, terms from 12 months to 60 months. Right here it says collections, discharge, bankruptcies, foreclosures do not prohibit loan approval. So even if you have collections, bankruptcies and foreclosures, you can still get approved for this one. And the APR is low as 4%. So that's a really low interest rate. So definitely check out Insight Credit Union. Next up on the list, we have Point Federal Credit Union. Now, again, they have a no credit check loan from a minimum of $250 all the way up to $1,000. Now with this one, you have to be a member for at least 3 months. And when you apply, there's no credit check required. So you don't even need to get your credit pulled for this one. That's Point FCU. And I'm just going to throw out a bonus one here. We have Market USA Federal Credit Union. Now right here, let's zoom in a little bit. You have a $500 loan with payments out to 6 months and there's no credit check. So there you have it. We just went over 25 different credit unions that offer a quick loan where they are not pulling your credit whatsoever. So in 2025, I gave you 25 different credit unions that you can get a quick loan with no credit check. Now, if anyone's interested, I dropped a link in the description of the video so you can get access of the 25 credit unions in 2025 where you can get a loan with no credit check. And then the great thing about these quick loans, as I mentioned earlier, is that that could be your entryway into the financial institution. So the quick loan is going to have the lowest underwriting criteria. So that's one way that you can get into the credit union without having to have a high credit score. So once you show positive repayment with the quick loans, you can also take out additional quick loans. So it's not just a one-time thing. You pay it off, you go get another one. So imagine you go to these 25 different credit unions and you can get a quick loan from each. That actually stacks up. So do me a favor, share this with your friends, your family, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, whoever. I want y'all to have access to money in 2025. There's no reason. There's too much information. There's too many banks, too many lenders out here who are giving out loans with no credit check. So what you can do, let's say, you know people who don't have access to money, they don't have access to credit, they have bad credit, they can't get loans from traditional banks. They could definitely check out these no credit check loans. And if you know 10 people, you put all this together, y'all could actually do something with the funds, right? So get into a business or whatever the case is. But I just wanted to share this because there's a lot of money out there. You just have to know where to get it. So I've dropped a link in the description of the video with the complete list and the amounts and the website links for you to access 25 credit unions in 2025 that are giving out no credit check loans. Let's get it.